All right.
Welcome back, everybody.
Jump in that chat room. Let us know how the sound is.
Hopefully the sound is good.
Let's see. I want to shrink this up a little bit till. All right, where are we at? There we are. Until we get started, then we'll open it back up a little more.
Yeah, we've got it set up to where we can bring you the ScotchDoubles third place match, or semifinal as some like to call it. And we're keeping an eye on the other table as soon as the men's gold semifinal starts. Our third place match, we will bring you all the action.
Oh, yeah.
Semis and finals tonight.
Try to keep them coming at you.
Okay, so looks like Sauer and Safford won the flip, but they scratched on the break.
But,
He
you
was
gotta keep
having-
an eye on Bill. He started commentating off this screen.
Yeah, I did that yesterday. Glenn was like, "Oh, you guys are behind."
I know.
So, he did that first couple of times he broke yesterday. Hopefully it's
All right. So yeah.
hopefully he's got that out of his system.
Yeah. It should be a great match here, and then the finals is going to be a good one. Down to the wire and everything except for the ladies singles. I was going to check and forgot to see how far we were going to get down tonight, but shouldn't be too bad shuffling tomorrow.
You say that every year.
Yeah, but see, last year we didn't have women's teams. And the problem was the
true.
strong women were playing on good men's teams.
Yes, that is true.
And we weren't able to get to the finals of Scotch, so, we had Bernie and the Poors were both in teams, both in Scotch.
Yeah.
And in the women's singles.
Yep.
And that's...
Because I remember Bill and I doing the ScotchDoubles final. Well, I think you guys had all the other tables pretty much out.
yeah. That was such a great finals.
Yeah, it was
Where
really
was
good.
Oh, was it Tunica? Or no, not Tunica. Tucson.
Tucson.
Where the Poors.
Yeah.
That was a great final.
That was a really good one, too.
That was really a great finals match for ScotchDoubles.
So we got Chavez and Goodwin at the table right now.
Well, the color is really yellow over there on that camera.
It's just the lighting in this room.
Yeah. Well, Kevin sent me some stuff, so I'll doodle in the morning on adjusting the camera colors, and I'll learn that next.
Why sometimes in the chat are you there as Rick Jones?
Because I jumped on with my phone.
Oh, your
because
phone,
you got
okay.
the keyboard over there.
Gotcha,
So I just wanted to get on there and see.
I'm thinking, before we had it as BadBoys Billiard Productions.
Yeah, see if anybody can hear me. There we go.
Hey, Kevin says it's. Well, I'm assuming that's Kevin.
Yeah,
it's been Kevin.
They just put up a bunch of videos from their last event.
Yeah, I saw that.
So check out Railbirds. They do a great job. They were very, very awesome at the BCA Nationals. They did most of our commentating. It's a good mix. Some say we should call it Bad Birds.
Bad Birds. Rail Boys.
I would consider it, but, we've already built up 3,000 followers, subscribers, so I don't want to lose confuse people.
Well, they're kind of in a different part of the country than we are, so. Well,
Well,
it's funny. They live so close to you.
yeah,
Geographically.
we almost do nothing over there.
And yeah.
Well, I don't see them as competition.
No.
I don't see
no,
any
no.
of the other streamers as
No.
competition. You know,
Unless
there
you're
are
all
some people that have tried to create that
boy,
image, but for us,
these two have worked through this rack really, really nice. And
yeah, can't do rail boys. That's that's got bad. Yeah, no, we're not going there.
it just
That could turn into something really bad.
oh well,
What an out.
that was a great out.
That was a very good out. Yeah.
So
Rail
that
boys. Let's see
scratch
if
on the break, boy. When you can start with ball in hand anywhere is a huge penalty.
Rail boys sounds like something from the 80s. Back in the cocaine days. No, you guys get a chance, go check out Railbirds TV. They got some good stuff out there. I try to watch. I watch them. I watch some rail to rail. POV. You know, there's a few I try to watch. Just depends on what they're showing, but
Fast Lenny in this area when he's. I heard he was going to be streaming from Scott Frost's new pool room, the Ice House, but I.
Well, didn't he streamed
sure.
their? Didn't they do like an East and West tournament? He streamed that, didn't he? Yeah.
In fact, a lot of the women today are wearing their team shirts from that event.
Right.
I see Bernie and Sarah and Sophia all have their team shirts on.
Yeah, I don't get into the whole competition thing. We do our thing, and either you like it and watch it or you don't.
Your biggest, the only one you're in competition would be CSI.
Yeah.
Because we're at the same event. And I think they're happy that they're not having to pack up and bring a crew here.
Yeah, that's kind of why we did it.
To do this. It's one thing for them to do nationals.
Yeah. Well, they really wanted us to. Well, I think that was really nice this year is they did nationals.
Oh, I loved the way it was. There was always action going on.
And yeah, if you didn't get enough pool at watching the streaming at nationals, you weren't paying attention.
And there was a lot of different commentators. You know, they had their commentating team. You had yours. So there was always. Oh. She let that cue ball get away.
Well, we try to mix it up. It's a little tougher at nationals, but I think variety is key with
it really
commentating.
Is. But it was good. You could listen to Bobby Cotton one match and then switch over, and you'd have Kevin and Bill in another match. It was really good.
Bobby Cotton. I have a nickname for him, but he
didn't like it.
He swears he'll hate me if I throw it out there. So he was walking by, and I said, "Well, I got a new one, man." He says, "All right, what is it?" I said, "Once famous, now forgotten. Here goes Bobby Cotton." And he got so mad.
Yeah,
that's not funny, man. Don't say that at a stick.
No, that's not.
I like Bobby. He's funny.
Oh, hit it. Okay. I think he can still cut that 7 in the side, I believe.
Yeah, he could do it with a little bit of a draw shot and push the 13 over to the right, or 11 over to the right a little.
Planning to go into that a little harder, but she shoots really straight.
Yeah, she shoots good. Race to 4. This is the third place match. The winner of this goes to the finals. The gold silvers was supposed to kick off their finals here, but they are way behind. I don't know how it can take so long to play a race to 5. Everybody else is running pretty much on schedule, but they're a whole round behind in the gold singles. The finals should have been starting, but they haven't even started the 3rd place match, but that's what we're going to try to bring to you on the other table, which is going to end up laying a conflict on top of Scotch finals and gold finals. Probably going to be about the same time, but we'll do the split screen on that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, how did that ball hang on?
Wow, so I was looking to see on CTS how Ashley Safford did in the how she was doing in the singles, and she's out.
Yeah, who'd she play though?
I didn't
She
look at the
shoots
bracket.
really good, but I mean,
She
there's some
does.
strong women. You got Bernie, you got Sarah, you got Susan, you got
Sarah.
yeah, Sarah with the curly hair.
Yeah, Sarah Sorge.
Yeah, there you go, Sorge. I lost the name. Sophia. There's some strong women playing.
Oh yeah, this is this is a tough women's tournament.
Well, he's jacked up. You don't want to touch that ball up there by the 8 until it's time to get on the 8. I still think that the shot is the 10 ball. Go rail first.
Yeah, but
know,
hell,
because you're jacked up.
but you're not getting on anything. I mean,
Well, you got the 9 ball down here. You know, his partner shoots pretty good.
you shoot the 10, you're not going to be on the 9 ball.
No, I said you have the 9 ball down here. You shoot the 10 and you can make the 9.
Wow, that was.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I mean, they can see the 1, but
See the 2.
it doesn't, and they can see the edge of the 2. He might be able to cut the 2 in the side, but it's.
Okay, so the 1 and the 9,
the
1 and the 9, I was seeing opposite.
Okay.
Well, from here, the one on the left looks like the 9 because there's a white spot right on the top.
This is.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, gotcha. It is kind of tough sometimes.
Well, from over here, the screen's not as clear. Don't pay no attention to me. Don't forget to hit that like button. The more people that hit the like button and subscribe, the happier our sponsors are, and we can keep bringing these streams to you for free. I'm kind of pumped up about Bill being in the finals of the Scotch. I'm ready to harass him tonight.
I was going to say, pumped up to get to work for him? What?
Oh, no, I'm going to pick on him.
I think he knows that.
He's going to... Interesting. Not sure what. Kind of acted like he wanted that 10 to go, but I don't think that would have helped him out either way, really. Now you're over there getting their first names.
Oh, I hate not being able to use people's first names.
Yeah, well, I brought my laptop over here just so we could do all that, but the internet's just so bad. My laptop just won't stay connected. Earlier today, I had to turn my phone off of Wi-Fi because it wouldn't, just kept sitting there spinning.
I really hate it when you know the people on one team
And not the ones on the other.
It's
Yeah,
like,
because then it feels like you're being sided on one, biased.
So this is Carlos Chavez and Jamie Goodwin. Yeah, I would just rather call her Jamie than Goodwin, you know.
Yeah.
Especially since her friends and family are probably watching, and
Well, you got to throw Goodwin in there
or they're
every once in
gonna.
a while,
Well,
or the
yeah.
people on the
Well, sure.
that don't know who they are won't know who they are. Well,
So, well, I think she probably would have liked to have gotten out of there, but they're okay. Carlos can shoot this 13 ball that's down here on the rail. And then they're 11.
it looks like he's going to try to do something with it he doesn't need to.
I think he's just trying to stop right in there. He doesn't want to fall forward too far.
Yeah, kind of do that little stunt shot that Shane does where he hits it hard and then...
Oh, okay, he's
There
done
you
it
go.
over.
Yeah,
There's
he had
nothing
a
wrong
great-
with that.
No, that was real good. I think Shane is one of the best players at shooting a shot like that and then getting the cue ball to roll forward 4 or 5 inches after.
That's the hardest shot
Oh, man.
there is
yeah.
getting the cue ball to replace the people look, oh, if I just leave it, where my object ball is in perfect shape, but they don't understand you should have stop shot. You're not there.
Right.
You're
yeah,
right behind
a ball, You're a ball off the space.
it. Yep. The replace shot,
It's a tough one.
it is. Practice that a lot.
But, man, you get
when I
that
was
shot
shooting.
down, it's very, very handy.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Oh,
not
she gonna get there.
Nope.
Well,
He's going to have to go
hey,
rail first.
he's not behind the 2, so yeah, he can go rail first. He's got a shot.
Yeah. And it's not really a bad one.
If they're behind the 2, he's got nothing.
It's not really that bad of a shot,
No, he can kick in, and
especially if you know how to measure that shot. Well, if he's gonna hit it like that. If you're not gonna hit it pocket speed and leave her a shot a little off angle for the
you bring up
lower
Shane
left.
Van Boning. He's the only pro I ever see do this. Line it up on the rails. Most of them will walk down and look, and this is one of those shots you really need to practice too. Practice measuring it, lining it up, shooting it. Don't just try this in the next tournament.
He was going to have to hit that with a lot more speed.
Yeah. Well, she's
Or a ton of spin.
She's going to have to try to bank this.
Yep. You know, if she banks it good, she could leave them a little tough, too. Get that cue ball to come 2 rails and on top of the one.
If she banks it and leaves the cue ball about where it is now,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not going to like it.
Yeah, and it's got that automatic position for it. Look at that.
Who needs to worry about the cue ball?
Damn.
Speared it right in.
That was strong. That was very strong.
They take a 2-0 lead in this race to 4. So this is Ashley Safford racking the balls. Looks like she's going to break this time, which I think is probably a good idea for this team. Time to mix it up a little bit.
Got to change it up. Stuff's not rolling your way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you,
Mike's had a little trouble controlling the cue ball on the breaks.
Yeah. I'll tell you, one of the old-time pool players told me one time, he said, if it's not going good for you, take a timeout. Even if you don't have to. Go to the bathroom. He said, even if you don't have to use the bathroom, go in there and wash your hands. He says it works, man.
Yeah.
You got to do something to change the.
Funny, I do that when I'm gambling, but I hardly ever do it when I'm in a tournament.
It's because it's usually too far a walk to the bathroom.
That's true. When you're gambling, it's just right there at the pool hall.
Yeah, the restroom's always closer when you're gambling. But it works. I can't tell you how many times it's worked for me. whether it's fake or make-believe, it works. Well, she broke him good.
Yes, she did.
She's got a really good stroke. She broke him good. The cue ball got a little bit away, but if you want solids, you got the 7 right there at the side
seven
pocket.
sitting right in front of the side.
If you want the stripes, then you got a lot tougher shot.
I think they're taking the solids.
I'm not sure where he was trying to put that ball.
Well, I don't think he was trying to run into the 8 ball, but
I don't think he needed to shoot the 7 that hard into the side. I think he just could have just drifted down a little bit, but
stay out of that side. Oh, yikes.
I like shooting that 4 ball right now and just drift over towards the spot so you can get the 5. If the 3 goes by, good. If not, shoot the 5 and bump out.
You see, I kind of like getting the 6 first and then the 4.
Yeah, I want to get on that breakout, though, because that 3 doesn't go.
I'm sure it does. It goes up. You get the 6 out of the way, it goes right up.
Oh, okay.
I would go 6, 4, 5, 3, 8.
You got to be on the right side of the 5.
You're going to shoot the 5 in this bottom left corner, you'll be there.
Okay.
You got to get good on the 5, and then you're golden. I just really don't know what he was trying to do there.
Trying to get over there for the one. Is that the 1 ball?
No, that's the 9. They've got the 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he was going on that.
I think he was trying to draw it straight back, and he...
No, there was no need. Just make the ball.
Yeah.
Boy, look at the spin she put on that.
Wow.
And she's on the wrong side for the 3. She'd be going away from the 3.
Yeah, she would have, yeah. Well, she had way, way tougher shot than what...
Well, got some work to do here.
All you had to do is shoot that 6 and just follow off the top rail and come, you know.
Yeah, he moved it way over to the right.
Yeah.
He didn't want that steep of an angle. I told Bill, and maybe with Bill, we might have the opportunity to play around with, once their finals is done, or one of their other matches in the next few months or something. Maybe we can go back to his match and get him in the commentating booth and have him commentate his own match. I think that would be fascinating.
I
would love to do that with the pros.
I have a video. It's
Archer
an old
and Efren.
VHS cassette. No, but it was Buddy Hall and Grady Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
Went back and commentated one of their matches.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, because it would be so fun to just kind of pick at him, you know. And so what were you thinking right here, you know? Yeah, I think that would be really cool to do,
Well,
especially at the amateur level. To
John Schmidt has a like a 268 ball run or something on YouTube that he went back and commentated.
Right.
And it was very educational.
Yeah.
You know, when you hear what he's thinking.
I think it would be cool for BCA Nationals if you could go back and do like a team finals and just pull the whole team back in a room and put a headset on all of them and go,
oh, my goodness.
Yeah, because I just think the comedy value of it would
be something.
You know, the other guys are over there going, yeah, right then. We're like, dude,
John,
what
were you thinking here?
Yeah, I think that would be fascinating. Well, here, if you're not comfortable shooting that 12 on the side.
Well, he's not going to be comfortable doing that because he's solid.
Oh, well, my bad. I'll go back to bed.
You walked right into that one.
I did.
They played safe.
Well, to do the one rail down into there, I think you got to put a lot of spin on it, don't you?
Yeah. That 13 is huge.
Yeah. But, man, if you could hit that 3 good enough to take it off the
Man, I don't even know.
14-5, but
I don't even know if you can get in there. Well, yeah, you can, I guess. Looking over at the table.
the table size, they want to know what size the tables are in the chat room. They are regulation.
These are regulation tables. 3.5 by 7.
Yeah, just so you know,
Diamond bar
regulation
tables.
is twice as long as it is wide. I told somebody that, and they're like, well, they sure look smaller than that. You've been fooled, man. Regulation is just twice as long as it is wide.
So many people started, regulation. It had to be a 9-foot table.
Yeah. Well, this is a tough shot here.
And
Foul and clean the pocket.
Foul, mocked. Yeah, that was
an almost impossible angle to go for. Stretched out like that.
I tend to like to watch this team when something like that happens. They don't handle adversity as well as some teams.
I'm going to do it now because the ball was there. He could have went this way and into those two.
No, I don't.
I'm not saying you like it, but you want to make a hit.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is what happened right there. And that was tough to do, stretched out and going that way.
Oh, yeah, it was a tough kick. And he almost, had he just missed that 14, he was going to hit the 3. It would have came out pretty nice.
The men's singles, well, the platinum is done. You can go back and watch that now. They double dipped.
Tim Daniels is your 2017.
Well, they don't want to know that if they didn't see it.
Well,
they should. Good God, throw a spoiler alert up there.
They should have been watching.
Good God, Brett, you're evil. The gold singles, we're still waiting for the 4th place match to finish. I think they're over there.
Looks to me like they're finished.
Carving balls out of wood or something.
They were on table 8.
We're going to have the 3rd place match start right here. As soon as they're done on the table next to us, you'll see it up in the little corner there. So, yeah, they're running way behind. They're 2 rounds behind. I don't know where they're at now. If they're not on that table, they need to be over here playing. I hate when players play super slow, and then they go take a break and they take way too long. Then their match goes slow and they screw around for a long time before they get you the score sheet.
Been playing
and then
all
they go,
day. I need a break.
I need a break. It's like you had breaks. You just wasted the opportunities. Well, can't we just play tomorrow? No. You mean during teams? But it happens all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
All right, so.
Well, personally, I like shooting the 11 and drawing back a little bit.
I do, too. I don't really like the 14 being the key ball for the 8, but that's the way it's going to be on this.
Yeah. Well, and I think you can, if you can get the cue ball over to the left rail, then it's easy to get out for the 8.
Okay, now see, we both thought drawback. She was more
I just
comfortable.
prefer the drawback.
Yeah, it's just
my style.
I would have done that too, but this works really well too. She rolls that ball forward real well.
Yeah. Just the drawback just gives you more options with the cue ball if you're out in the middle of the table. Let's see, he come off the rail farther than I would have wanted to. I would have wanted that cue ball as close to the rail as it could.
She can put like low left and go around those. But you watch, if she hits center ball, she'll probably come right in between them.
Hit the 3
solid,
him
out of the way.
Leave him a straight in shot on the 8.
Boom, boom.
It's risky.
It is, but I just saw that's what she was going to do.
Yeah. No, she doesn't shoot with a lot of draw.
Nope. She doesn't put a lot of.
But that, that worked. But man, that's risky.
It laid perfect though for that shot.
Yeah. Well, and they're about to take a 3-0 lead.
Yep, they just did.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, this is a little bit of a surprise to me.
Well,
But the hot seat match yesterday was a little bit of a surprise, too.
right.
I told Bill, I said, I don't really think you guys were the better team, but you just played better.
No, they had the better attitude, though,
Yeah.
and they just, well, to be all honest with you, Sauer and Stafford, I don't think has recovered from that.
They may not have.
You know, I mean,
And
they hit a hitch in the middle of that hot seat match, and
it's like when we did the
haven't
fourth.
done anything since, really.
We did the round before this, and somebody wanted to know who the favorite was, and we both kind of made the other, Vogelsberg and Miller kind of a slight favorite. It went hill, and these guys deserve to. I mean, they took advantage of the opportunities they got.
Yeah, no, they did.
Kind of what they've done in this match.
They're clicking right now. And unfortunately for Sauer and Stafford, I think they were up 2-0 yesterday in the Hill game, or in the hot seat, and there was an error made, and they just never seem to recover from that. It happens. And unfortunately for them, they didn't get any matches to play. They've been sitting and waiting. So.
Yeah, he did not play singles.
Really?
According to CTS, it didn't look like he was in singles. Now, she did today.
Right. Yeah, I think it just, they had that little glitch that took them out of their game, and they haven't recovered from it yet.
Now, it's kind of nice. I mean, maybe being down 3-0, I did see just now a couple smiles and a chuckle, so maybe the pressure's off of them now.
Right. Yeah. No, and I think that's what it was yesterday. It was they expected to win and made an error, and it was an error that shouldn't have been made, and instead of just shaking it off, it just kind of locked on like a leech.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, you get to a point in your match, and then you start thinking too much.
Yeah.
And their game changed. And I've seen that a couple of times during the Scotch, where a team comes out and they're on fire and they make a mistake, and then all of a sudden they slow down their game, and they lost the game they didn't feel like they should have lost.
Right.
And then they start thinking too much, and then they get in trouble, or they understroke or overstroke a shot. And next thing you know, especially in a race to 4, one mistake could really turn everything around on you.
It's like,
especially if you don't let it go.
The guy here that's waiting for the gold division third place match. He says, yeah, I went back and watched that video that you guys, because he had lost the hot seat match. And he says, man, you guys are right, He says, you said, well, he seems a little tentative, not wanting to break this out. And he goes, I just wasn't feeling comfortable.
Right. Right, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, a great example, if you guys go back and watch the Platinum Finals, one player had the other player pinned. He had him beat. And he had a straight-in shot, and you could tell he kind of scrunched down on the shot like he was really focused on getting perfect shape on his last ball, and he didn't have to do anything fancy, but he tried to put a little extra to get perfect shape, and he shanks a simple shot.
Yeah.
And from that point on, the other guy just came back, won that set, and clobbered him in the last set. And you got to figure out a way to shake that off. And unfortunately, in short races, something like that happens, and it seems like it just builds and builds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, even if you get a chance at the table, your opponent misses, but you got 7 balls on the table, they got 1, and you're hooked.
Yeah.
Or all you have are combos.
In pool, one shot's not going to build your confidence, but it sure can destroy it.
Oh, yeah, in a heartbeat. Yeah, in a heartbeat.
Sure can destroy it.
Yeah. You walk up to the table, and all your balls are there, and you don't have a shot. And it's like, are you kidding me? And then you start thinking that way. It's like, I can't get a roll. And I promise you, if you keep saying you can't get a roll, you will not get a roll.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Missed the 5. They had this match in hand. Okay.
And that could be a tide changer right there.
This is
that
what
5-ball's in hell now.
This is what Mike and Ashley need right here, a chance.
Yep. This is very reminiscent
Roll
of the
this in.
Platinum Finals right here.
Roll this in and leave her a shot. Get her on that 9.
You want to see something happen, you battle through and win this game and then get up and break and run the next game. All of a sudden,
it's like he doesn't want to shoot that 13 for some reason.
I don't know why not. Shoot that 13
I mean, it's
and
not,
let your partner shoot the 10 for a safety, or
I'm
if you
thinking,
roll down, you got the 11. I think you got the right angle to shoot the 13 with a little bit of follow. You come down, you shoot the 11 in the side. There's options.
Get her on the 9 so she can get on the
more
14
times
and
you
the
let
11.
your opponent get to the table, the more times they got a chance of taking the game right back from you.
I think he's looking at cutting this 9, and it's kind of a free shot if he misses it. Boy, he shot quick.
Yeah, he almost like he didn't even want to make that.
Yeah, he didn't. It's like he didn't want to shoot. But it was kind of a free shot because they have no shot at the 5.
Well, I would recommend calling a ref. Well, it depends on what she wants to shoot. I would still get a ref over there, but.
What'd you have, nothing? I don't know.
Bill and Kathy missed a ball in hand.
Yeah, they did.
Earlier today I saw a guy, he didn't get the ref, and the guy totally.
It's funny, since I've become a ref, I
got some weird stuff.
I don't know. I don't get them as often, it seems like. Well, they just took the intentional foul, so we didn't need a ref for that.
Wow, would not have put that there.
I don't think that's where. I think she was wanting to bank it up there and tie it up with those others, but. Okay. I would start with the 14 here.
Yeah, because now your 9's got the 5 blocked.
I'd go 14, 9, 11.
Yeah, see, she didn't mess around. She plays to win.
Oh. Man, just nothing is going right.
Well, she shot so quick. Did she even take a practice drill?
She does. She shoots quick. She does get down there and just.
Well, and it's funny because she signaled like it curved to the left, but it hit the right tip. You start letting that get in your head. Right? It did, didn't it? She was signaling like it hooked on her, but it didn't. It hit the other. To me, it looked like she shot it right in her. Nah, don't worry about it. I was going to go back and look, but don't worry about it. I was just curious. Everybody else can go look back at it.
Well, does this bank?
I am so bummed that the Taco Bell down the street is closed.
There's a new Mexican restaurant in there. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I would love to have some Mexican food, but it needs to be something we can pick up and bring in here.
All right. Well, yeah. I think it is, but I don't know.
Oh, is it over on Shea?
Mm-hmm. I don't, but I don't know if it's, I'm sure you can get food to go, but.
What is he looking at? Oh. 2-rail? I don't think it'll go 1 unless you have it hop over the edge of that ball. I think it's a 2-rail, though. Yeah, maybe it does go.
He's going to try it.
It sure doesn't look like it'll go there. From here, it's so deceiving. We're going to find out. Oh, he kicked at it.
He was kicking at it.
I like the 2-railer in the side better. Bank to the left and put it in the right side. It's easy to control.
Right, Mike, let's bear down. You guys need to win this game. Get back into this. Everything's out in the open.
Yeah.
Just stay down and knock these balls in the hole.
Come on, people. Hit that like button.
There you go.
That keeps our sponsors happy and allows us to bring the streams for free. Yeah, they need to calm down and just play. Because both these guys shoot good. Well, I should say the fella and the lady. What? We got 7 likes? Need a lot more than that. You got 41 people. We should be able to get at least 22 likes.
You had 4 just like a minute ago.
Tell your friends to subscribe. Ring the bell. You get notified when we go live. But at the very least, have them subscribe. Well, she's going to have to shoot the 11. And probably, well, apparently she's going to shoot the 13. That looks like a steep angle from here, isn't it?
It's kind of steep. I don't know why she's, okay, she's looking at the 11 now. If I was her, I'd shoot the 11.
I'd shoot the 11, and I think she's got to just shoot a nice little draw stroke and slide the cue ball over. Just like, oh, man, look at the lead.
Wow.
She shoots so quick. Take a practice stroke, girl. 1, 2, 3. Well, she did take 4 practice strokes. She got that Earl action going over there. Practice, swing.
Have you seen?
She just does it so quick.
Have you seen the pictures of Earl's finger?
God, dude. I don't think I'd allow it.
He can have them wrapped, but he can't have those huge pads on the end that they raise
like
his bridge at
3 inches, it looks like, in the pictures.
Yeah. To me, that's got to be illegal.
Yeah. And shame on them for letting him do it.
He's got a doctor's note.
I don't care.
That's what everybody's saying. It's like, well,
not to extend your fingers.
No. Tendonitis is one thing, but, yeah, you don't need your finger extensions.
Yeah, no, it's... Well, she knows the parallel system and the double measure. She's used it well today.
Curved again.
What's up, tripod? I still hope that's a dude. I'm a little scared of a woman with the name Tripod. Just makes me nervous. I don't think
a woman would.
Could be a photographer. You don't know. Well, she got a good hit, and let's see what we got happening
Not
here.
a super easy. It's pretty close. I mean, he's got a shot on that 13.
Well,
Thing is, you don't want to draw back, and it's hard to go forward and make a good hit.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot the 12.
The what?
Isn't that the 12? Oh, it's the 13. I'm sorry.
Holy crap, dude!
That
Neither
colors
one of those are blue. Nothing on that screen is blue.
looks purple. The 12 is purple. It just
blue, purple. Nothing on that screen is that color.
It looked purple on our screen.
It did not.
With the Easter
Julie,
egg colors.
you need to, when Brett gets home, you need to check his meds. See if he's got the wrong ones in the wrong part of the box.
Oh.
She's getting frustrated, too.
Yeah. Nothing's going
Well,
right.
you left your opponents long. Almost a spot shot.
Yeah, this is a do or die. Well, when you're hill 0, I guess.
Well, when you're on the hill, it makes it a little easier to make these kind of shots, you know, when your opponents have nothing.
I would rather be shooting this shot ahead 3-0 than down 3-0.
Yes, sir. Wow, looked like he's going to bank it.
No,
He did not want to pull the trigger on that one.
This. It looked like he was stroking, and then it's like he stopped mid-stroke.
Yeah, just, I get you, pa. You know a shot like this? It's not. To me, it's easier to cut it back if you're struggling with your aiming point, because then you can just stroke it. Go in this direction. I think he's got to put a little bit on the cue ball not to scratch.
I don't think they put the men's match on this TV table. They're over playing on like table 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll put the finals up next.
Are they on table 12?
Wow, he zipped that right down the center of the pocket. Perfect shape. They have played like they want to be in the finals.
Yes, they have.
Well, and we got an hour before the Scotch finals.
Scotch finals are at 7, is that right?
Yeah.
Local time?
Yeah.
Well, we might be able to get that in before. Well,
no, but it might delay
there you
it
go.
a little bit. There you go.
That's it.
It's a shame we don't have them in here ready to play right now, because we might get them done before the single finals, but we already told one team 7 o'clock. What a match from one-sided. They just played really strong.
I didn't see Kathy Kelly in here today. She didn't play singles?
She was in here this morning. No, she forfeited out last night, I think. I think she lost a match and she forfeited and wanted to just relax and rest.
Oh, okay.
I think she really wants to win the Scotch.
Okay.
I think.
Kind of surprised.
That's assuming a lot, but
hadn't seen her. You know, women's singles were today, and I hadn't seen her. So.
All right, everybody, make sure you go and subscribe to BadBoys.tv. That way you'll get notified when we kick her back on. We got a little bit of a break here, so.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in a little bit for some finals matches.